Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame of mind. Because it's easy now to get negative about everything that's going on. Be positive. Try to get a W. It's important.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros go. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Leading off for the Rays,
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
At the plate, Steven Souza head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's gone 2 for 5. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Corey Dickerson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Evan Longoria is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Second inning coming up. stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. On his way to second is Springer. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Standing in now, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
On the ground to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off for ball 1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. 1 for 6. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Danny Espinoza is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runners on first with 1 down. fouled back. In the air out to left. Springer moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth.
Here's Echeverria now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Bounce to first. Gonzalez is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Martin Prado now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. 0 for 5.
Martin Prado.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Gaddis. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in for his second at bat, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, that base hit right there sends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
This is foul right side. Working for the punch out and the offering on the ground up the middle. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We played.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Astros.
In now, George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that misses 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2 out, nobody on. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Dribbled to the right side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance. Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1. Martin Prado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. The pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Yeah. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's been on quite a roll tonight. He retired 8 hitters. Now, with that base hit right there, that kind of breaks that streak of retiring 8 in a row. Let's see how he adjusts out of the stretch now.
Danny Espinoza is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Steven Souza comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Turning for second is Altuve. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and Altuve is into third base with a triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you've got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Colin McHugh takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The first baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Got him.
The left fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Espinoza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here comes the first pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In now, Martin Prado, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Espinoza has got it, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. Digging in once again, Logan Morrison. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Low for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Your third baseman, number 3.
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Catcher
Evan Gaddis now standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. Houston leads this one 4-1. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Wilson Ramos.
couple of runs. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now. Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Herrera.
Odubel Herrera will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Plouffe. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Trevor Plouffe.
Yusmeiro Petit gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Yusmeiro Petit.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Danny Espinoza, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Danny Echeverria stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Echeverria takes it in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here's George Springer. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Espinosa's got to get rid of it, and he is in there. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Into the box now, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of hitting right there. That breaking ball's down and away. You got 2 strikes on you just to foul it off and get a piece of it. Really nice concentration.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Martin Prado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Espinosa on to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Steven Souza 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 10.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 7.
So digging in now, Logan Morrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 4-2. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is. Odubel Herrera is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 2. 0-1, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
0-2 count, and the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Espinosa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6.
Carlos Gonzalez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Dickerson going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
The left fielder, number 4, George Springer.
In now, George Springer. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Morrison is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pereira going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Evan Gattis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is over and he puts it away for the first out. Striding into the box, Trevor Plouffe. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Danny Espinosa, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dallas Keuchel wins his 3rd of the season. Xavier Cedeno hammers down the 5-out save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rays.